Do we all agree that I win in the magnificent sound effects challenge?
You win this round.
You have nothing as sexy as this in your canon into Shikari. Nothing whatsoever. What's up, gents?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Swell.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Maida Vale Studios. How many times have you soiled Maida Vale Studios before?
4 or 5 times.
God, old hats at this whole Maida Vale session business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's old news.
No, I was actually going to say it never gets tired for us because, every time you guys come back, you come back with even something fresher and something more explosive. And I'm assuming that, the Snake Pit is a good reflection of this forthcoming album. It's full of twists and turns and high energy.
Exactly that. It's a bit of this. And much more.
Bit of this. Strong.
It's nice.
Bit of this. Oh no, wait, sorry, my bad.
Reflective.
My bad. It all kicks off, man. The big tour again tomorrow as well. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? You guys have only just sort of come back from finishing this record, it feels like. We've played Snake Pit a few times on the radio. The response has been amazing, but you're not resting. A lot of bands tend to take time in between finishing and getting the record out, letting it build. You guys are straight back out there.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. We're too energetic. If we go home, we get really bored. Yeah.
Bored. And how was Thailand? You know what? Actually, we'll get to that question a little bit later on. But right now, we're going to take the first piece of recorded music, which is the track called Snake Pit. Tell us a little bit about this song before you guys, we take this Maida Vale session version track you guys have thrown down.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
It's about bouncing back when you're down in the slithery, slimy, dead-end snake pit.
Yeah.
It's quite pugnacious.
Oh, I like that use of the word pugnacious right there.
Pugnacious.
Pugnacious. What's up with that bit where you're like, oh, for goodness sake, let me in the door? What do you say?
It was a really difficult door to open. So,
so that was literally a request.
Yeah.
You know what, though? There's hundreds of thousands of people out there who will scream that back at you over the course of the next 12 to 18 months. So, happy accident. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is Enter Shikari back with a brand new album, and this is Snake Pit.
Situation volatile, seriously hostile. Red with soul searchers, fear merchants seeking brightly coloured, no use for camouflage. When you're venomous and willing to sabotage, it's a group of your white blood cells fighting off parasites. We are system mechanics trying to fix this machine. What's the one thing that has more speed, more strength, and goes deeper than us? A nuclear submarine. Situation volatile.
In the Shikari and Maida Vale studios, can I get a hoorah? Hoorah! You glad to be back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. And this new album, how many songs?
11? 10?
11.
10 and a half. Kind of, we're not sure on the last one.
50 minute-ish? 45, 50 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
And it's called? Come on. See, the thing is, this is where it gets interesting. This is where it gets interesting, gents, because I know you have an album title, because no one whistles when they don't have an album title. That's a serious poker face going on there within the Shikari game. So I know you have an album title, and unless you promised it to somebody else, which would be a ridiculous thing to do, then now's the perfect time for us to unveil it for the fans. It's for the fans. Do it for the fans.
We really can't. There's a few things up in the air, but we get our bottoms as half butts, half bottoms slapped pretty hard if we let it out the bag now.
That's all right. I just enjoy putting you through the awkwardness of having to say no. Is it a good album title?
Yeah, it's alright. Does the job, you know. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
That's a good name for an album title for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smelling as sweet. So, what else can you tell us about what's been happening? Tell us about the recording of the record in Thailand. It's a fairly kind of strange and unorthodox location for a band of your ilk to record a record. Why was it chosen, and what was it like?
Well, we could either do it in smelly, dirty central London, or we could do it in Paradise. So
yeah, but why there in particular? There's lots of places you can record that are better than there. LA, for instance, has very cheap recording studios, cheap accommodation, and there's a beach nearby there. So why Thailand?
We're cutting some demos with our producer, and he just ran into this guy who had opened up a new studio in Thailand, and was wanting to get people out there. And it just at first it was kind of like a running joke, you know. We didn't think it was going to really make sense, but the more we looked into it, the better it looked. And you know,
what was the sort of daily schedule for you guys in the making of this record with all that stuff outside?
Well, it had a pool, so it was get up, get in the pool, do a bit of recording, get in the pool, have lunch, get in the pool,
wow,
do a bit of recording in the pool,
wow,
and so on and so forth. Really,
yeah, it was definitely one of the most fun times we've ever had in the studio.
And is that reflective on the record? Is it a good time, fun sounding record?
It's just a bit of every